गलत काम करते थे। जब भी हम नीचे काउंसलिंग करने आते थे ना,
हाँ।
तो अभी मतलब ये शरारती इन आंटी रूम पे गलत काम करती है।
गलत काम करते हैं। और भी कुछ लोग किए हैं?
हाँ, सीडब्ल्यू सर किए हुए हैं।
और कितना? बाहर के लोग आते थे?
सीडब्ल्यू की जो मतलब साथ में रहता है वो भी किए हुए हैं।
बहुत लोग आते थे?
वो इस अपना अथी में जो क्या कहते हैं मीनू आंटी का जो रूम है ना ऊपर में, हम बताए हुए उसी रूम पे करते थे।
15 दिन पहले जिस दिन बच्चे जा रहे थे उस दिन अटेंडेंट के गले लग लग के जा रहे थे, रो रो के जा रहे थे मैडम।
A teenager fighting to piece her life back. Her trust repeatedly violated by the same society that had promised to take care of her. And the daughter of a man who is the main accused in the case, fighting for her father. They both sound desperate, but there the similarity ends. It is being alleged that the teenager and 39 others were abused physically and mentally in the shelter home run by Nikita's father, Brajesh Thakur, and others. They were brought there to be safe, but it turned out to be more dangerous inside than outside the shelter. For Nikita, her only concern is to prove that her father is innocent and clear the family's name.
नहीं, यही दो महीने से बीमार पड़े हुए। पहले सही था, हम 1 साल से घूमने रहे हैं। पहले सही था, चश्मा उस्मा लगा के घूमेगा, तो ऊपर मुड़ी करके घूमेगा।
इस बात मैं कंफर्म हूँ कि ऐसा कुछ भी वहाँ नहीं चल रहा था, कोई सेक्सुअल अब्यूज़ वहाँ पे नहीं चल रहा था। बच्चे खुश थे और बच्चे खिड़की पे दिन भर खड़े रहते थे। मेरे पिता को वो पहचानते थे क्योंकि उनका खिड़की और मेरे पिता का रूम एकदम आमने सामने था और छत पे वो टहलते थे। छत एकदम उनके खिड़की से सटा हुआ है, छत पे ही उनका रूम भी है, ठीक है। तो बच्चे पहचानते ज़रूर थे। क्यों नाम लिया, कैसे नाम लिया, पता नहीं।
एक जो टाटा इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ TISS,
The Bihar government in August 2017 had asked Mumbai-based Tata Institute of Social Sciences to conduct a social audit of government-funded shelter homes in the state. TISS submitted its report to the Bihar government, and it raised grave concerns of sexual exploitation and abuse at 6 short-stay homes and 14 shelters. The TISS audit brought to notice the allegations of sexual abuse that was going on at the Muzaffarpur shelter home. On 29th of May, inmates of Muzaffarpur shelter home of Brajesh Thakur were shifted to other protection homes, and an FIR was lodged in the matter on May 31st against 11 people, including Brajesh Thakur.
देखिए, साइलेंस जो एक चीज़ है ना, खामोशी, वो कहीं ना कहीं ये बता देती है कि किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में वायलेंस एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है वहाँ पर। वहाँ जा कर के जब बातें हुई बच्चियों से, तो ये अंदेशा लग गया कि किसी ना किसी फॉर्म में वायलेंस एग्जिस्ट कर रहा है वहाँ पर। और जो इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर देखा जाए, बिल्डिंग सारी चीज़ें, तो वो प्रॉपर उस तरीके से थी भी नहीं वहाँ पर। तो ये अंदाज़ा लगा कि वहाँ पर कुछ ऐसी चीज़ें हैं जो कि खुल के सामने नहीं आ पा रही हैं, क्योंकि एक डर था वहाँ पर। बच्चियों में भी बहुत कुछ खुल के बोल नहीं पा रही थी।
और जो भी बच्चे आए थे टिस से, तो हम तो नहीं देखने गए। ऐसा अटेंडेंट लोग नीचे आई बोल रही थी कि यार वो लोग तो मुंबई से आई थी, हाई फाई थी, ऐसा खूब इंग्लिश में बोल रही थी। अब वहाँ के बच्चे भोजपुरी बोलते हैं, उनको क्या समझ में आया होगा, उनका लैंग्वेज नहीं, मुझे पता नहीं।
The TISS audit report said that the home was found to be running in a highly questionable manner, and several of its residents had reported grave instances of violence. It also demanded further investigation and legal action into the allegations. After the probe was launched, medical examinations of 34 of the 42 inmates of the shelter home confirmed that they were being sexually exploited.
यूज करते सब
क्या?
अंडा यूज करते
क्या?
कंडम इसको।
पहचान लिए ना बाबू सही?
हाँ, इसको पहचाने हम कितने बार देखे हुए। पहले से डरते थे, अब उसे हम डरते नहीं थे। हम अगर और एक साल रह जाते ना तो उसको हम समझाइए देते हैं।
यहाँ पे बालिका गृह में जब एडमिशन होता था बच्चों का, अभी जैसे कि जिस दिन बच्चों को शिफ्ट किया गया है उसके ही 10 दिन पहले एक रेप पीड़िता आई थी। तो अब उनका भी रिपोर्ट तो यही कहेगा ना कि सेक्सुअल कॉन्टैक्ट माइट हैव बीन डन। माइट हैव बीन डन का मतलब ये तो नहीं है कि हो ही गया होगा हर में ही। और यहाँ पे जो बच्चियाँ आती थी, कुछ सेक्सुअल शोषण उनका हो चुका होता था पहले ही। बलात्कार के केसेस आते थे और जो लवर्स के साथ भाग जाते थे वो आते थे, जो लवर्स एक हफ्ता रख के उनको छोड़ के भाग जाता था वो आते थे। और ये कुछ बच्चियां तो रेड लाइट एरिया सोनागाछी से भी रेस्क्यू करके लाई गई थी।
At the entrance of a narrow lane on Muzaffarpur's Sahu Road is the printing press of Pratah Kamal, the Hindi daily that Thakur's family has been running since 1982. It's a compound that housed more than just a newspaper office. Spread across 3 buildings are a common lobby, employee residences, a printing press, the family home, and now the infamous shelter from where 44 girls were rescued. All 3 entrances of the compound were always locked, and so was the gate to the shelter home. But a short flight of steps from the first floor leads to the shelter, connecting it to the printing press. Investigators are now saying that only a small group of people, including Thakur, knew about the staircase leading to the shelter.
I did go into the Bal Griha. Of course, it's sealed right now, and there are chilling details that I can tell you, because one part of it, of course, is still open. It's quite bizarre because even though there's a Supreme Court order, they haven't quite sealed it very well. Even from the outside, there are 2 small windows. 2, that's it. 2 small windows for the 40 girls there. There are iron doors, is what we've been told. 3 iron doors on both floors where these girls were lodged, where they couldn't even get out. Every evening, there used to be only one entrance to the Bal Griha. Only one entrance to the Bal Griha, and it used to be locked with a padlock. So these girls couldn't get out, or nobody else could come in, only who had a key to that door.
The FIR filed by the Social Welfare Department of Bihar government alleges that the girls aged between 7 and 17 have been raped and sexually assaulted. Most of them suffer from speech impairment. The FIR also mentions that they were given sedatives with dinner and then raped at night.
सर सबसे डरती थी, सर से सब स्टाफ डरती थी।
डरती थी?
हाँ, इसलिए तो आंटी साहब को इसलिए कर पाती थी यार। आंटी सर एक थप्पड़ मारेंगे तो एक स्टाफ को एक दिन मार ही देते थे।
और मैं बहुत खुश हूँ, मेरे पिताजी भी इसीलिए बहुत खुश हैं कि सीबीआई का प्रोब बैठ चुका है, और सीबीआई प्रोब करेगी तो हमें पूरा यकीन है कि सच आएगा।
The FIR lodged on May 31st named Thakur's NGO in the case, and within a week, 10 people, including Thakur, were arrested by the police. But one man, a former chairman of the District Child Welfare Committee, Dilip Verma, is absconding. Chandeshwar, a former member of the Legislative Council, has also been identified as one of the perpetrators in the case. Chandeshwar Verma, married to Manju Verma, who till 8th of August was the Social Welfare Minister of Bihar, has gone into hiding. A resident of Begusarai, Chandeshwar used to frequently visit the shelter home Balika Griha, run by Thakur's NGO Seva Sankalp Evam Vikas Samiti. CBI investigators say that the prime accused Brajesh Thakur had spoken to Chandeshwar Verma 17 times over the phone between January and May this year. This information is said to be based on call data retrieved from 2 SIM cards belonging to Brajesh Thakur. Investigations further revealed that Brajesh and Chandeshwar used to fly to Delhi frequently, trips paid for by Brajesh Thakur.
नहीं, बिल्कुल गलत, एक भी प्रमाण नहीं मिल सकते हैं आपको। आप कोई रिश्ता नहीं है, लेकिन कोई संबंध नहीं। एक व्यवहारिक जो आपके साथ है, जो आपके साथ सभी से, आपके साथ हमारा जो संबंध है वही संबंध उनसे है। आपको राजनीति का शिकार बनाया जा रहा है क्या? आपको राजनीति का मैं कांग्रेस में जाने की सोच रहा था और मुजफ्फरपुर से चुनाव लड़ने के लिए लगभग मेरा स्थिति फाइनल था दिल्ली स्टेट पर। इसी का वह भड़ास निकाल रहा है।
There are 110 shelter and short stay homes funded by the Social Welfare Department of the Bihar government and managed by NGOs across the state. The 100-page test report pointed to 15 of them in which minor girls and boys were physically and sexually abused. Top of it is the Balika Griha run by Thakur and his NGO. The FIR mentions that the girls were forced to sleep naked in the shelter home and that they had identified Brajesh Thakur as the hunter wale uncle and the absconding Dilip Verma as the head sir. In a supervision report filed after the May 31st FIR, Muzaffarpur Town DSP Mukul Ranjan alleged that Thakur run a sex racket and supplied girls to officials to get tenders for government projects. Brajesh Thakur's NGO received grants from the Bihar Social Welfare Department for the running of his shelters. Details reveal that his NGO, that ran 5 shelters in Muzaffarpur alone, got grants of about 1 crore rupees every year. Other than the Balika Griha on Sahu Road, another of the shelter homes run by Thakur was in the Chaturbhuj Sthan area of Muzaffarpur. An earlier survey recorded 11 women inmates and 4 children residing in this shelter home in April this year. The Social Welfare Department carried out a fresh inquiry of its own after the May 31st FIR and Thakur's arrest. This inquiry, conducted on 9th June, revealed that all the 11 and 4 children living there were missing, and so were all the staff. Brajesh Thakur was an accredited journalist. A Bihar government publication lists him as special correspondent of Pratah Kamal and his son Rahul Anand as a reporter of News Next, another publication owned by Brajesh Thakur. An Urdu daily, Halat-e-Bihar, is also owned by Brajesh Thakur, marking his business out as a multilingual publishing business. Yet, as per records of the Information and Public Relations Department of Bihar, Thakur is a correspondent of Pratah Kamal, earning a monthly salary of 18,000 rupees. He was also a member of the Press Accreditation Committee of the state government, with a say in journalists' accreditation process. It has now been established that the circulation figures for Thakur's newspaper Pratah Kamal was only about 300 copies a day, but shown as 60,682 daily copies. It has also come to light that state government advertisements relating to North Bihar projects worth about 40 lakh rupees annually used to be released to Pratah Kamal.
So that's one ad which was on the 1st of August, the day that the advertising got revoked. I'll just show you 2 more. Now this is the Halat-e-Bihar newspaper published by Brajesh Thakur, and right there you have this massive half-page ad. This is again right here, you can see DAVP, and this again is on breastfeeding a day before, on the 27th of July. Again, a half-page government advertising ad. It is extremely bizarre, and what's even more bizarre is that in Muzaffarpur, every government office that you walk in, you might see the national dailies, but you will definitely see these 3 editions published by Brijesh Thakur's press right here in Muzaffarpur. Nowhere else, not in the market, not in homes, but strangely, they continue to come to every government office.
According to police records submitted in the court, the estimated cumulative revenue of Thakur's NGO projects comes to about 2.5 crore rupees a year. The figure climbs up to 3 crore once revenue from his 3 publications are added.
डरते हैं नाम वाला आदमी तो क्यों नहीं डरेंगे? पैसे वाला नाम वाला आदमी से कोई भी डर सकता है. नामी आदमी है क्या? इतना बड़ा नाम, चौड़ा नाम है, इतना कमाई धमाई, इतना उसको पावर है, तो क्यों उसको बाबूजी को भी हम देखते थे. हम तो बहुत दिन से इस मोहल्ले में आते जाते हैं.
After registration of the FIR, the Bihar government delisted Thakur's newspapers and cancelled the accreditation of its 5 journalists, including Thakur. Ironically, the very day that Thakur was arrested, an NGO of his was recommended by the Social Welfare Department for a contract to run a shelter home for beggars.
मैं पिछले साल अगस्त 17 में यहाँ एडीसीपी का प्रभार ग्रहण किया था. अगस्त 17 से लेकर 30 मई तक जिस दिन मैंने कार्रवाई की थी, उस समय तक जितनी भी निरीक्षण समिति की टीम गई, चाहे जो भी लोग गए, किसी को भी इस प्रकार की शिकायत बच्चियों ने नहीं की थी. ये हो सकता है कि वहाँ के जो स्टाफ उपस्थित रहते थे इसकी वजह से, या क्या कारण है, ये तो अब सामने आ ही जाएगा. लेकिन कभी भी इस प्रकार की शिकायत बच्चियों के द्वारा नहीं की गई थी. अब बच्चियां जब बताएंगी तभी उस पर कार्रवाई होगी. बच्चियों ने पहले भी अगर बताया होता तो निसंदेह कार्रवाई होती.
We are a few lanes away from where Brijesh Thakur stays. That is where the girls' shelter was. And why is this man called a muscle man? Why is he called a dabang in the area who nobody wants to talk against? Because just around where he lives, he owns possibly 3 shops in every lane is what we are being told. This restaurant right there is Brijesh Thakur's restaurant. Going up ahead, you see this clothes store? That is Brijesh Thakur's clothes store.
Medical report of the inmates rescued from Thakur's shelter home confirmed the grave concerns raised by TIS. These girls seem to have been regularly beaten up and tortured. The exploitation of these girls continued despite supposed regular visits of the Social Welfare Department.
हल्ला होता था.
हाँ, हम जाते आते थे ना तो बहुत लड़की लोग के हल्ला होता था. हम सोचे कि लड़की लोग खेल रहा है, नाच रहा है, इसीलिए हल्ला. हाँ,
चिल्लाने का आवाज.
हाँ, बहुत ऐसे जाते थे ना तो बहुत हल्ला होता था.
क्या सुनते थे?
सुनते थे हल्ला, खाली आवाज आता था, होय होय करके. रेडियो टीवी भी चलता था. हम कहली वही नाच उच करती थी होगी, इसीलिए हल्ला.
वो लड़की को भाग रही थी गेट पर से बाहर, देखे खन्नी का दुकान नहीं है, खन्नी का, वहाँ भाग रही थी. हमको नहीं पता था कि बाल के, हाँ, बाल का गिरी से गोरी गोरी एक औरत थी, बोलती बाल छिनाने के लिए ढील हो गया माथा में. हम बोले क्या चीज ढील हो गया.
तो एक लड़की को भागते हुए देखा है आपने?
लड़की को भागते हुए नहीं, पकड़ के लाते हुए उसको वहाँ पर अंदर में किया गया. बलेसर था एक.
What happened at Balika Griha of Muzaffarpur was the worst case. But other shelters audited by TIS overall paint a solid picture of shelter homes and the state of social welfare in Bihar. At the short stay home for girls run by the NGO Ikard in Patna, TIS report found that staffers were physically abusive. One girl had reportedly committed suicide due to the violent atmosphere. The report indicted the managers of Motihari short stay home for girls and women over instances of physical abuse. Short stay home for girls in Munger was officially run by Novelty Welfare Society, but a part of the building had been sublet for 10,000 rupees a month. TIS report says that bathrooms at shelter homes in Munger did not have latches inside, leaving the girls vulnerable. NGO Mahila Chetna Vikas Mandal ran a shelter home for girls in Madhepura. TIS found that one of the girls in this home was forcibly taken from the streets and was not allowed to go back or contact her family. At the short stay home for girls in Kaimur, run by the NGO Gram Swaraj Seva Sansthan, a security guard had been given charge of managing the home. The TIS report said that the girls complained that the security guard was sexually abusive towards them. Not just girls' homes, the audit of boys' homes in Bihar too revealed the extent of rot. The boys' home in Motihari, run by NGO Nirdesh, was a place of serious physical violence and sexual abuse, as reported by those living there. Residents staying at boys' homes in Bhagalpur and Araria also reported abuse during TIS audit.
मैं 4 साल से बोल रही हूँ कि इनके ऑडिट्स ठीक से करो, ठीक से करो, ठीक से करो। मैं खुश हूँ कि टिस ने किया, लेकिन जब तक हमारे MPs और MLAs ये संभाले ना, तब तक मैं यकीनन से बोल सकती हूँ कि मुजफ्फरपुर और देवरिया तो केवल 2 जगह हैं। अब आप देखते जाइए कि कहाँ कहाँ क्या निकलता है। हम लोगों ने इनको अकेला छोड़ दिया, पैसे हम भेजते हैं, स्टेट कभी देखता नहीं है। फिर 559 स्वाधार गृह हैं, उससे मुझे डर लग रहा है कि क्या मिलेगा।
Days after the TIS report blew the lid off the appalling condition of shelter homes in Bihar, a shelter home in Deoria in Uttar Pradesh came under scanner. 24 girls were rescued from Deoria after a minor escaped scaling the boundary wall. Her report, as recorded by the police, pointed to the inmates being victims of flesh trade in the home.
बालिका गृह में ये 3 साल से नौकर की तरह काम कर रही थी, इनके ऊपर जुल्म हो रहा था। इसमें कुछ ऐसे कहानी निकल के आई जहाँ पे इसने बताया कि जो लड़कियाँ 15 से 18 साल की हो जाती है उनके साथ गलत व्यवहार भी होता है, और वो उनको लेने के लिए गाड़ियाँ आती है और बाहर चली जाती हैं, और देर सुबह में आती है और रोते हुए आती हैं। तो हमको बहुत शंका लगा कि बहुत गलत बात है, और कुछ एडॉप्शंस भी हुए हैं जो ये बता रही कि गलत तरीके से हुए हैं। वो सब चीज़ें DPO साहब और संबंधित संस्था इन्वेस्टिगेट करेगी।
The owners of the shelter home, Girija Tripathi and her husband Mohan, run the home with their daughter. It was funded by the UP government till 3 years ago, but despite UP government scrapping their license, they continued to operate.
इन लोगों के अगेंस्ट जो CBI में अनियमितता पाई गई थी, उसके आधार पर इनकी मान्यता स्थगित थी, और शासन से एक आदेश हुआ था कि सभी बच्चों को ट्रांसफर कर दिए जाएं, लेकिन बार बार कहने के बावजूद भी इल्लीगल तरीके से इन लोगों ने बच्चों को अपने पास रखा, और ये तो सीधे सीधे इसमें ट्रैफिकिंग की भी चीजें हैं।
In 2017, the CBI initiated a probe into allotment of about 3,000 shelter homes to more than 400 NGOs in Uttar Pradesh. This was done on the Allahabad High Court's direction. The Deoria shelter home was one among these 3,000 homes whose allotment was being scrutinized. The fear across the country is that what has come to light in Deoria and in Bihar may just be the tip of an iceberg of exploitation. Imagine a scenario where every shelter home is a trap and every young homeless person a potential victim, where the most vulnerable gets repeatedly battered, abused by a system that on paper and in principle exists to protect their vulnerability.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.